What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Zeuxis, the legendary one, and today we're doing a video on the 1000 Year Blood War rerun banner that's coming out tomorrow. And we're not going to be talking about if you should summon or not, because I already know anytime a 1000 Year Blood War banner comes back, you guys summon regardless. I would say to summon on a banner like this, it is pretty good, but this video is going to basically be what characters are worth summoning for and pulling, like what characters you want to pull when summoning. Because again, somebody just asked me this actually on YouTube and I just got the idea from him. But yeah, before I get into that, make sure you guys subscribe and like. We're on the road to 2K by the end of the year. Probably will hit it way before, so I appreciate the support. But let's get into the video. So realistically, this banner is like a fantastic banner because it has a lot of good characters. I would say 8 out of 9 of the banner is good, right? Uryu's still he's very good. Jugram is still top 5 PvP units, very good even in PvE. Basby is a very good blue unit. Ichibei is still very good. Oetsu is still very good. Orihime is still very good. Yamamoto is still good. And then Soifan still good as well. It's just Aizen here. Even though Aizen is probably the coolest one. Oh, Yamamoto is the coolest for me personally, and Soifan. I like both of them more than Aizen actually. But even though in general Aizen is probably the coolest one because it's my Soul Society Aizen type Aizen. A lot of people like him, but he's the worst one to pull for the banner. So honestly, I'm just gonna go over what characters you want to pull for and stuff like that. And if you're a whale or an older player, also do correct me in the comments if you don't agree with this, because you know maybe my opinion is not 100% accurate, or my thoughts or whatever 1000% accurate. So let's just go down the chain. Starting off for Uryu, I would say honestly he is one of the best you can pull on the banner, if not the best, especially for newer players, because here's how I see it. Newer players will not have Uryu. Actually, I have him right here. Newer players will not have Uryu maxed, or like they won't have gear, right? They won't have accessories, cracked out accessories, none of that if you're a newer player. So because a lot of people are telling me they're new players summoning on this banner. So if you're a new player, I do think this is probably one of the best, if not the best. It's between him and Oetsu. I think for a new player, he's one of the best you can pull if you don't have gear, because of the reason he has this ability here, the ailment reversal. Whatever. Basically how it works is when an enemy debuffs you, you heal and the enemies get debuffed. For a new player, that's going to be very good for you, because not only are they hurting themselves and healing you, even though you don't have the accessories and stuff like that, but they're doing a lot more damage to them, and you can also be doing damage. So for free to play, like for just quick farming and stuff, I would say Uryu is probably a very good character just for something like that. And he also has a heal in his ultimate, so it's like a last resort type thing. And he has a very good killer too, best killer you could have, Soul Reaper in my opinion. And then obviously he's complete range. So a character like him overall would probably be the best character you could pull for a free to play, a new player I would say. I should say. But hey, I can understand why people would say definitely not. Now Jugrum, I don't care how much people say Jugrum is Jugrum is really just a PvP character. Do not get me wrong, he is fantastic in PvE, right? He's a good character, he's a good enough character in PvE, but realistically, any character you get 10-10-10 most of the time with good accessories is very good PvE. But mainly his whole kit is basically focused on Brave Battle. So if you're a new player, I wouldn't say, you need to like try and push to get him. But obviously if you do get him, you do have at least an option for Brave Battle if you decide to do it. Right, so if you are a heavy Brave Battle player and you're like a new player and you want to get into Brave Battle and stuff like that, Jugrum, which is this guy right here, I'll just pull up their, what they actually look like. Jugrum himself is actually a very good pickup in my opinion, right? Jugrum, he's a very good pickup for sure, because again, he is going to be insane in Brave Battle. He has the weekend, he can carry you. I think just having Jugrum alone with 2 other characters, not complete random characters, but 2 other characters, is enough to get you to like around seat 5, seat 4-ish, I would say. Getting to seat 3 with just the Jugrum is going to be a lot difficult, because then you're going to be fighting Jugrum's Yamamoto and Kenpachi, or Kenpachi, Yamamoto, and Tsukishima, or Yamamoto, Tsukishima, and Jugrum, or Askin, and all these characters who just have other better characters than Jugrum. I'm not saying Askin's better than Jugrum, but like asking would be with Yamamoto and Tsukishima. That team would obviously be just a Jugrum, if you know what I mean. Right, so there's that. The next character would be Basby. Again, Justin, like, he's kind of like Uryu, but not exactly. He is a melee type character. Again, not melee and range doesn't really have like doesn't really matter in this game, right? It doesn't really matter, like. But I think personally, a range character is obviously better than a melee character, because for melee you have to go up to the enemies and fight. For a range character, you can literally be far back, especially if your character is not 10-10-10 for a new player. Having range characters are probably better in my personal opinion, because again, a melee character not 10-10-10 with 500 HP, you have to go up to the enemy to use it. Even though they are SP units, a character like Basby, his moves I think are basically all close range unless you charge up his third strong attack, if I do believe so. So Basby, he is a good pickup. He does do a lot of numbers and stuff like that, and he has burn on everything. So again, and he has a charge attack. So again, someone like Basby would also be a good pickup. But out of Jugram, Uryu, and Basby, I personally believe Uryu is the best pickup, especially for a new player. Obviously, for a Will or anything like that, doesn't really matter. You probably already have all of them. But this is basically for new players at this point, because I think everybody else already has these characters and stuff like that. But there's that. The third set we have now is Uetsu, Ichibe, and Orihime. Orihime is a healer. She's definitely not somebody you need. That, I would say her and Aizen are probably top two people you do not need. Orihime is very good though. Keep in mind she has a shield and she heals. And she has medic and stuff. So maybe if you need a healer for your team, she is gonna be good there. But honestly, you don't really need her. She is very good though. I will have a showcase on her when she reruns, obviously, like I will for the other characters. But she is really not. She's not really just a healer, but obviously her purpose is a healer. So she's not somebody you need to like rush and hopefully to get. She's not like a top tier character like that. She's decent, but she's not top tier. Uetsu, I would say definitely top 3 characters you probably want to chase and hopefully get. In my personal opinion, I believe this Uetsu is the best tech NAD unit in the game. One, he has insta kill on his ultimate with a boost that has a vortex. Having a boost vortex for your second strong attack for a melee NAD character is actually very good, because when enemies are stuck in when enemies are stuck in the vortex, they can't move. So for a newer player, let's say you don't have the accessories and stuff like that, while they're in the vortex and you have a boost, you could be, just killing them and stuff like that. Plus, NAD characters are much easier to build than SP characters, because most of the NAD stuff you can get free to play, if you know what I mean, right? SP characters, they're best, like, I mean, it's basically the same, but I'd say NAD is probably better. And then again, he has insta kill, which means guaranteed one shot if it procs. So I would say Uetsu is one of the better pickups you can get for sure. Ichibe, he's not someone you need to chase, but again, if you're a new player and you're looking for a PvP team, Ichibe is somebody you will want as well. So if you are a new player and you want to get into Brave Battle, Ichibe and Jugrum are the 2 characters you want to have the most. Probably Aizen as well, or Uetsu. You can use Uetsu as well. But I'd say Ichibe and Jugrum are definitely the 2 you want to get for Brave Battle. So if you know you're a new player and you're going to be heavy in, you're going to manually play Brave Battles, Ichibe and Jugrum are your choices. Ichibe is also a fantastic unit in general for PvE content, but he's not as good as somebody like Uryu, I'd say. Right? He does have weaken on everything but his third strong attack. But again, he's going to be fine, right? He has damage taken, so even if you want to use it in PvE, he's going to have 60% damage reduction. So that's pretty good. And his killer isn't crazy because he's mainly a PvP character. His kit was he was created to counter Noritora, the Transferring World one. Yeah, so there's that. And now the last set, Yamamoto, Soifan, and Aizen, I would say, obviously, Yamamoto and Soifan, they're not characters you need to have, but if you do have them, or if you do pull them, you do have options, for sure. Like, I use blue Yamamoto all the time just because I'm a Yamamoto simp, but for somebody like, let me find them, these 3, right? I use Yamamoto all the time because I'm a Yamamoto simp, and not a simp, but like Yamamoto's my guy, and I use Soifan all the time because I am a simp for Soifan. Aizen I don't use at all. I would use him as a link though, because I think he doesn't. I think he's a PvP character, not like PvP, but he has Start Barrier and Last Ditch as well. So if I had to say what PvP a PvP team a new player can make off this banner, it would be Aizen, Ichibe, Jugrum. That's probably the best team you can make off of this banner. Probably not. I would say Oetsu over Aizen would work a lot better for Brave Battle off of just this specific banner. But you guys let me know in the comments down below, you older players, right? Again, Yamamoto's are still a fantastic blue unit. He has aged out. He is no longer in like the meta or whatever, but he is still very good. You know, he will do damage and stuff like that. And then Soifon, she has a boost. She's just a fun unit. If you just want a fun unit, this is your girl. She has a transformation, very fun unit, very active character, lively character, and a fun character all around to use. So if you're just looking for a fun character to use, a purple fun unit, this is your girl. So that's how I think you should go for the banner. If I had to rank it, I'd say your top characters you want to pull for are Uryu and Oetsu, right? If you're looking for Brave Battle, then that's Jugrum and Ichibe. And then if you're just looking for fun, that's clearly Soifon. All the other characters you don't need, but if you do want to pull them just so you have a better blue character, for example, Yamamoto and Ichibe are there. Obviously, Yamamoto would be a better pickup than Ichibe because Yamamoto has burn on everything while Ichibe has weaken. And for a new player, burn would be better than weaken because weaken is just making them not do damage to you. Burn is actually doing damage to them no matter how strong your Yamamoto is. So yeah, you guys let me know down in the comments, you older players, if you guys agree with what I'm saying. And let me know why you agree and why you don't agree. I don't know. But yeah, hopefully this video was helpful for newer players. I'll see you guys in the next one. It's your boy Zeoxys. I'm out later. Peace.